Good afternoon and welcome to Overdevest Nurseries on a beautiful sunny day. It's a little on the breezy side up here in this particular part of the nursery, but overall the temperature is very pleasant, and I have to say I'm really happy to be outside looking at all of these gorgeous roses as they're now getting ready to flower for the first time this year. After a long dreary winter, it's really nice to see the fresh growth and the first buds emerging, and of course lots of potential color going through. This part of the nursery is where we do our trialing and evaluation of our roses. We're testing not just for hardiness and performance, we're also looking at duration of flower and above all for their ability to withstand or otherwise the effects of diseases and pests. In the old days when I was a student growing up in this industry, I was taught to spray my roses every 10 days. So we got religiously the sprayer out and we sprayed with fungicides to try and keep our hybrid tea and floribunda roses in good order. Well, in today's world where we have much more respect for the environment and also busy lifestyles, I don't know about you, but as far as I'm concerned, I have very little inclination to carry out that sort of regime. So we're looking at varieties that will naturally display good disease resistance. And if you're looking for a rose that has the look of a hybrid tea or floribunda, but is much easier to look after, then let me show you this very nice selection from the Easy Elegance line. This is Rose Grandma's Blessing. And when I zoom in here and let you see what the buds look like, you'll see that they have the classic rose bud. Nice big strong stems with these buds that open up to be nice big fat well colored buds. And then as the flowers begin to open, you'll see that they open up to a kind of classic rose shape, and then as they develop further and I show you these ones, you'll see that the color gradually lightens and becomes a very pretty color of pink. Add to that the fact that there's a very pleasant fragrance from this too. Not particularly strong, but nevertheless definitely detectable. And when I show you that each of these stems grow into nice big strong stems, you can see that this will make an excellent cutting rose too. Now what's interesting about this variety is that it traces its heritage back all the way to 1991. When Ping Lim and Jerry Tomley were working together, and they brought and developed this variety and then evaluated it in 2002 and 2003, and then some years later it was included in the Easy Elegance line. And we've been growing it now, I suppose, about 10 years or so, and during that time it has proved a favorite with us here on the nursery and our customers too. The big thing about this, as you see, is that it's a strong, vigorous growing variety with glossy foliage that really withstands and tolerates black spot and mildew very well. So this is a variety that you can grow in your garden and you don't have to worry about having to spray it religiously every 10 days. It might occasionally get a little bit of black spot on it, but it's never enough to really damage the plant and to hold it back. So it's one that you can look forward to getting lots of really pretty flowers from early spring, or from early summer rather, all the way through to the fall. Just a beautiful, strong growing, very pretty, classic hybrid tea or floribunda type rose. This is the rose called Grandma's Blessing, part of our Easy Elegance line.